Let's talk about the United States military. It's the home of America's toughest warriors. I mean, that is if you don't count the people fighting at 2 a.m. in Denny's. Now, some of the perks of joining the U.S. military include learning technology skills, gaining leadership experience, and they get to use super advanced weapons like 6 months before everyone else in America. But there's also a promise America makes to its troops, and that is if you serve your country, when you come home, your country will serve you. Right? Veterans get subsidies for housing, education, HBO passwords, but unfortunately, these days collecting those benefits has become its own battle.
Finances are tight for many veterans and their families this holiday. That's because the Veterans Affairs Department is way behind on education-related reimbursement payments to America's heroes.
Vets registered in undergraduate and graduate school programs under the GI Bill are facing mounting unpaid housing subsidy bills. Some are even taking on debt.
There are 73,000 claims now pending, 27% more than last year at this time, and that payments to more than 10,000 veterans have been delayed more than 30 days.
Yes, it turns out the American government, aka We Love the Troops, is stiffing veterans out of money for housing and education. And that's the opposite of what you'd expect, right? It's like finding out the Pillsbury Doughboy has got a gluten allergy. Be like, but you sold us the stuff. I know, but it's not for me. Don't get high on your own supply. And if this makes you angry at your government, wait until you find out the reason that these veterans haven't been paid.
The delays are being blamed on computer problems.
The culprit's not a person, but a machine.
A 50-year-old computer system at the Department of Veterans Affairs is shortchanging post-9/11 veterans.
That system is complex. That engine is old.
Seriously? America can't pay its veterans because it's using a 50-year-old computer? Get the out of here, man. Like when it comes to going to war, America always finds the money, right? Every time America's going to war, they find the money for drones that are so advanced they can zap a pimple off an ISIS fighter's face. But when the soldiers get home, all of a sudden America's like, yeah, we can't pay you. Our computers are running Windows BC. So sorry. A 50-year-old computer. Like, I'm sorry, I don't trust a computer that has a built-in ashtray. That is some old-ass shit. Like, do you guys understand? No, just take a second. Do you guys understand how bad a 50-year-old computer system must be? Have you seen someone with an old iPhone? Huh? Have you met someone with those old iPhones? When they take your phone number, they have to do it in installments. You know? They'll be like, 7, all right, I'll see you next week, and we'll do the next one. Just gonna wait for this to load. And now you would think that after the VA identified the problem, all right, they'd be like, all right, veterans, we're gonna make this up to you. We'll get a much better computer from like 1987, and we're gonna get you guys paid. But instead, the VA came out and said that because the number of unpaid veterans is so high, it would be too much effort to figure out how to pay them all. So they're just not going to pay anyone what they're due. Yeah, that's not the attitude of a responsible government agency. That's the attitude of an absentee dad. Just comes back and he's like, hey, Billy, I already missed the first 12 years of your life, so I mean, it's too much effort to start now, right? Am I right? Am I right? Maybe your uncle can teach you how to throw a hockey puck. Am I right? Yeah. So the VA said that they weren't planning to pay veterans, and so predictably, there was a shit ton of backlash. So then this morning, they backtracked and they said, okay, fine. We'll get the veterans their money, but only in January. Yeah, because that's the best time to give people the money they need after the holidays, just after the holidays. So this issue with the veterans might be solved eventually, but this is just the latest example of the VA screwing over those who have served their country. And the one thing I could think is, I guess America should be grateful that the VA isn't in charge of the rest of the military.
When they first said they were adding VA bureaucrats to the military, I was like, all right, this might be a bad idea. Now I know it's a bad idea. Outstanding. Fire the missile.
On it. Oh, yeah.
Why does it take 12 hours to shoot a missile?
Oh, this is just the program that downloads the program that lets us then fire the missile. But then, boom. They're gonna be like, oh shit, we died. America.
Roy with Junior, Jabuki and White, everybody.